Today, my dear friends, we celebrate the feast or the solemnity of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. As yesterday we celebrated the Sacred Heart of Mary, of course, where would the Sacred Heart, the pure heart of Jesus come from except also from the heart of his mother, Mary? Just imagine, the heart of my mom is also my heart. Well, the Gospel is taken from Luke chapter 2, verses 41 to 51, and let me read this to you. Each year, Jesus' parents went to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover. And when he was 12 years old, they went up according to festival custom. Now, Jesus was already 12 years old, meaning he's already an adult. Because during those times, there's no such thing as adolescence or, the age between childhood and being an adult, During those times, it's just between a child and an adult. A child is somebody below 12, and 12 or anybody 12 up is considered an adult. All right, so this is the kind of situation, psychological, sociological situation during the time. So there's no such thing as an adolescent. So things before were simpler because there's no such thing as teenagers, isn't it? So Jesus was 12, and of course, as an adult, he has to join the festival custom. Now, after they completed its days, as they were returning, Jesus remained behind in Jerusalem, and his parents didn't know about it. Now, thinking that he was in the caravan, they journeyed the whole day and looked for him among their relatives and acquaintances. But not finding him, they returned to Jerusalem to look for him. After 3 days, they found him in the temple, sitting in the midst of teachers, listening to them and asking them questions. And all who heard him were astounded. When his parents saw him, they were astonished, and his mother said to him, "Son, why have you done this to us? Your father and I have been looking for you with great anxiety." And he said to them, "Why were you looking for me? Did you not know that I must be in my father's house?" But they did not understand what he said to them. So he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was obedient to them. And his mother kept all these things in her heart. So this is one of the events that really stuck into the heart of Mary, into her mind. One of the things that she would definitely remember. Remember, Jesus was just 12 years old, although he is already an adult. Of course, as a mother, sometimes mother miss the transition part of their children, isn't it? Sometimes a boy or a son who is about something like 20, the mother would still look at him as if he was a little boy, isn't it? Sometimes some mothers cannot really go over the fact that their kids are already grown-ups, and sometimes they treat them as if they were just boys, you see. And most probably Mary was was feeling this, was experiencing such transition, that even if Jesus was already an adult and he is or should be in his father's business, meaning he can already relate with the teachers of the law or the Jews who were there. He can already listen to them. He can answer questions or ask questions to these people who discuss about religion. Still, Mary, she was adjusting to the fact that Jesus is already an adult, no longer a boy. And these are the things that really stuck in the heart of Mary. She remembered all these things. Most probably she also remembered that, there was so much fear about losing Jesus. Most probably this is also one of the reminders to her that one day she would really cry and her heart will be pierced because she would definitely lose Jesus. But actually that loss will turn into a victory, meaning salvation of the world. So as we celebrate today the solemnity of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, let us remember that Mary's heart was strong, was pure, even if it was affected by sufferings and pains, but her heart remained pure, immaculate. Let us now